going on, guys? Thank you so much for joining in today. This is Holy Fit Mentorship, where we talk about only tips and tricks on how to grow your social media presence and how to grow it organically and how to monetize off it. Today, we're going to have a very special episode. It's going to be talking about how to become a sponsored athlete or a sponsored influencer. I'm going to teach you guys what I use to actually get sponsored. Right now, we are sitting about 32 different contracts that we work with, and fortunately I have the mojo to give to you guys. But before we do, please cue their intro. Alright guys, so I really wanted to start off by saying, if you want to become an influencer and you don't know how to begin, I'm going to go ahead and link down below the video that you need to watch prior to watching this video here. Now, the first thing that I wanted to say, if you're trying to reach out to a company, if you're trying to get sponsored, they do not come to you. Especially if you are beginning, you have to reach out to them. You have to be the go-getter. This is where you're gonna get, the hustle and bustle, the hustle and the grind. You have to make sure that you're really grinding, reaching out to companies. So once a week, I send out about 100 different emails on Mondays, and I try to pitch myself and my wife as well. So guys, I do this every single week. Religiously, guys. It's a ritual that I have developed on myself. I reach out to 100 companies. It takes me about an hour and a half, but you have to understand that out of those 100 companies, I may get 2 or 3 companies that are actually open, and then maybe 1 company who's willing to pay me for my services. So guys, you have to begin and you have to be comfortable with actually pitching your own services. Now, if you guys have, for example, you have your heart of gold and you're really, courageous and you don't mind reaching out to companies and looking stupid and being rejected, but unfortunately you do not know your value. Now, this is so important. You do not need the 10,000s, 100,000s, millions of followers to actually promote yourself and your services. Now remember, you guys are the brand. You're not selling a product. I want you guys to be the product. And that is how you're going to collaborate with different companies. Now, if you have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 super low numbers on social media, you have to understand that you do still have a chance. Actually, companies nowadays actually prefer somebody less than 10,000 followers. That way, because that person has actual influence. If your engagement is high on your pictures, if you're getting a lot of likes and you're getting a lot of comments and you're commenting back and you're going back and forth with impressions and you're growing in all of your channels, you have to understand that that is what companies want. Now, there are just people who just post pictures of their butt. Literally, that's all they do. And unfortunately, you're not going to have influence over anybody, so no company's going to want to work with you, because why would you give your products to a promoter who's not really going to sell your products? That's a waste of investment. So guys, I cannot stress how important it is to actually provide value to what you're going to be doing. For example, I have track records that we're the best sales in Bang Energy. We have the top sales in Caterfit. We have 3 shoe companies that we have worked with. We also have different bikinis companies that my wife works with, and we pull around, I want to say $4,200 to $4,500 a month extra by just promoting different companies. So that is the value that I have. I have this already proven. I can actually show you guys a little bit of the template that I use. I'm going to go ahead and link that down below if you want to copy and paste and make it your own little flavor. But I have to show them my value, so I show them my analytics, I show them my impressions, I show them the engagement that I have on my page and also my wife's page. I'm also going to be including my TikTok information and my YouTube information, because I want them to know that it's not just one platform that I have a big following. There is a couple of different platforms and a couple of different pages on each platform that are fairly large. So guys, don't buy followers to spike up your following, because companies don't pay for following, they pay for your engagement. I cannot say that enough, guys. You have to understand that if you are not engaging with your audience, you're not going to have the chance to actually reach out to a company and get sponsored by them. Now, if you're just starting out, right, and you're pitching your services and showing your value to different companies, I want you guys to understand that the very first few companies that you work with, whether it be the first 5 or the first 25 companies that you work with, you have to get into the groove of things, and you have to be able to receive either just free product. I necessarily wouldn't pay for products. I know a lot of companies have ambassador programs where they give you a 25% off their merchandise and a code to go along with it. I don't like those personally, and I would never tell one of my students to say yes to one of those or to any of those, honestly, because I don't want you guys to buy the stuff. They can just mark up the price and they give you 25%. discount and make it look like they're actually discounting when they're actually really not. So guys, I'm not a big fan of that, but I am a big fan of companies who reach out, or if you reach out to a company or if they reach out to you, giving you free product to start. I want you guys getting comfortable with promoting different products, trying different products, and it's actually going to give you a little ego boost. It's going to make you a little bit prideful into like what you're doing. It'll make you seem like you're kind of, you know, an influencer. So it's actually going to build your confidence for the big level stuff that you have coming up. Now, I don't want you guys to get caught up with the online presence like Zaful or Dear Lover or One Nutrition or anything like that, because those are predominantly online companies. I cannot tell you how many people miss out on their local businesses. Guys, if you guys can, please go to Instagram, the hashtag your city. So for example, I live in Cape Coral, so I'm gonna hashtag Cape Coral businesses. I'm gonna look at all of the mom and pop shops within the area, and then I'm going to shoot them a video message on my phone, just like this. Hey guys, I just wanted to come to you real quick and just let you know that we just moved down to Cape Coral from Fort Lauderdale. We are building our audience here in Cape Coral, so I just wanted to see if you partner with any influencers online. This way we can share each other's exposure, and hopefully I can help you promote your service or your product. So if you guys are interested, reach out to me at whatever your phone number. So guys, do not miss out on the chance to promote local small businesses. It's free advertisement for them. You're going to get more comfortable, and I cannot tell you how many times I've eaten for free. I have one right now in my messages for a 5-star restaurant that we're gonna go try out, because we are influencers. Are gonna give it to us completely for free. And I usually don't do free advertisement anymore because we've moved a little bit past that. We charge for posts and videos and pictures and stuff, but this restaurant is just delicious. So I went ahead and said yes to them. It's free, but we get a free meal, and we don't get paid for it, but we get a free, fantastic meal at one of my favorite, super expensive restaurants. More info on that coming up. But guys, don't forget to reach out to local businesses, whether it's a Dairy Queen, a franchise, or McDonald's franchise. They all want promotions. They all want people in their neighborhood knowing that they're there, knowing that they have promotions going on. So don't be afraid to reach out to them. If they do not have an email on file, I need you guys to just call them and ask them to speak to the manager or even the owner. This is going to give you a more of a personal touch, and they're more susceptible to actually saying yes to you. Get a couple free ones in your belly, get a couple free promotions going on, learn the trade a little bit, get good with talking in front of the camera, and then you can move on to the second level where you're actually being paid for what you do. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. If you guys can, please follow me on my Instagram, HolyFitGym. I will leave it down below. And until next time guys, I'll see you there.